Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Himanshu Sharma. I'm a certified web analyst. I help businesses in fixing their Google Analytics and conversion issues. Welcome to Google Analytics Debugging Part 1. Today I'm going to show you 10 tools which you can use to debug Google Analytics tracking code issues. You need to either install these tools on your hard disk or you need to bookmark them for quick access. The first tool that you will need to install is the Google Chrome browser. Many of the debugging tools I use, especially Google Developer Console, work only on Chrome. So if you don't already use Chrome, then you need to install it. The second tool that you will need is the Google Developer Console. I use this tool for debugging tracking code and to verify installation. It's already built in Chrome, so you don't need to install it separately. Now I will show you how you can use the Google Developer Console. To use this tool, you first need to go to a web page. So I'm going to my own website. Now to start Google Developer Console, I will just right click on this page and select Inspect Element. So now what you are seeing at the bottom of the window is the Google Developer Console. Now before you can use this tool, you need to configure it. For that, you click on the Settings button. This is the Settings button. And here there are two check boxes which you need to select. One is the Disable Cache while DevTools is open. And the other checkbox that you need to select is Preserve Log upon navigation. Now when you select the checkbox Disable Cache, you disable the browser caching for the page you are visiting while the developer console is still open. You need to disable cache so that your browser does not keep loading the previous version of your web page while you are making changes to it for testing purpose. Your testing could become really hard if you can't see the changes you are making. Now what's the advantage of checking this checkbox, Preserve Log upon navigation? By selecting this checkbox, you don't lose debug information as you navigate from one web page to another. Preserving the log will come handy when you are testing event tracking code. Now the third tool that you will need is the Google Analytics Debugger Chrome extension. You need this extension in order to truly benefit from Google Developer Console. Through this extension, the Google Developer Console will be able to record every hit you send to Google Analytics, and it will be able to see error messages and warnings related to your tracking code in the console. Make sure that the debugger is turned on before you use Google Developer Console. Otherwise, your console won't get Google Analytics hit and you won't be able to debug tracking code issues. Now to install this extension, just search for Google Analytics Debugger. The first link will take you to the extension website where you can install it. I have already installed this extension, so I'm getting this message added to Chrome. If you have not already installed this extension, then you will see a message something like add to Chrome. So you just click on it and this will install this extension. Other thing that you need to remember while using Developer Console, as I mentioned earlier, that you switched it on. Once you have installed this extension, you will see an icon like this. Now if you mouse over it, you can see it's on. Make sure it's on before you start using Developer Console. Otherwise, Developer Console will not be able to record any Google Analytics hits. The fourth tool that you will need to install is Google Tag Assistant. To install this tool, just search for Google Tag Assistant and you will get a link and you can install it. It is very easy to install. This tool is used to verify the installation of various Google tags on a web page. The tool not only finds the various tags installed on a web page, but also report implementation errors and suggest fixes by providing links to help documents. I have already installed this extension and you can look at here. This is the icon for Google Tag Assistant. You just click on it and you can see the result of the tag analysis. Since I am using a Chrome extension which blocks Google Analytics, I am getting this message: no Google Analytics HTTP response because opted out code detected. Since I am using multiple trackers, I am getting this message: multiple Google Analytics tags detected. So this is the kind of insight you can get from Google Tag Assistant. You can also see green and red faces, and they have got a meaning. Green face means tag is firing correctly. Red means there is some error and the tag is either not firing at all or is not firing correctly. Then there is one more face which is not shown here. It's the blue face. It means Google has got some minor suggestions for you. Now, in order to truly benefit from Google Tag Assistant, you need to configure this tool. For that, you go to Settings. This is the Settings button. You click on it. And then you will see several options. Make sure that this checkbox is checked. Validate all pages. In the level of detail section, make sure that the default level is detailed information. AdWords conversion tracking is set to detailed information, and same is the case with Google Analytics, Google Tag Manager. And if you want more detailed information about other tags, then you can select detailed information from the drop down menu. In this way you will get full information about your tags when you are debugging the Google Analytics tracking code. The fifth tool that you need to use for Google Analytics debugging is Regex101.com. You just type it here and you will see the website. I use this tool to validate regular expressions. We use regular expressions to set up complex goals and funnel pages in Google Analytics, to set up complex filters and advanced segments. Therefore, it is important that you first validate your regular expression before using it to collect data. Now let me give you an example. Now this is a regular expression I am using. Now this regular expression is going to check for 2 digits. So I'm typing 2 digits now. You can see it is matching. If I type one more digit, it won't match. It means the test string is not matching regular expression. So that's how you can use this tool. It's very easy to use. The sixth tool that you need to use for Google Analytics debugging is JSFiddle.net. So you just need to go to this website and bookmark it. Through this tool, you can execute JavaScript and HTML code. You can also test these codes. You don't need to install this tool, you just need to bookmark the website. So here is how you can use this tool. This text box is used to copy paste HTML code. This is used to copy paste JavaScript. This is used to copy paste CSS. But in this HTML box you can also copy paste JavaScript and it will still work. So I'm just copy pasting HTML here. I click on the run button and here you can see the output. I click on this button and I see an alert box. So now I know that my code is working. So that's how you can use this tool. The seventh tool that you would need for Google Analytics debugging is JavaScript linked. So I'm just going to the website. I use this tool to test JavaScript code like scroll tracking code, video tracking code, etc. Now once you are on this website, you need to click here, the online linked link. Now here you can copy paste your JavaScript and then you can use it to test the code. Once you have pasted the JavaScript code here, you click on the linked button, and if there are any warnings or error messages, this tool will tell you. The eighth tool that you need to use for Google Analytics debugging is JSPretty.com. Through this tool, you can indent your JavaScript code automatically and you can make it easy to read. I use this tool to read minified JavaScript. For example, the Google Analytics tracking code that we see is a minified JavaScript. Now, if you want to make this code easier to read, you can just copy paste it here and click on format code. And now you can see how the code is easier to read after being formatted. So that's how you can use this tool. The ninth tool that you need to use for Google Analytics debugging is Notepad++. You need to install this tool on your hard disk. So this is the website you can go to where you can install Notepad++. Just click on the download button here. It's a free tool. Through this tool you can edit and debug any file. And I've been using it for God knows how long. Make sure that you never open any file which contains code without this tool in order to preserve formatting, especially in case of .htaccess file, and to avoid any syntax error. Let me show you how this tool looks like. I have already installed on my hard disk. Just click here. You can see it's showing you the line number for each code. You can save it here as a JavaScript file and then it will show you more formatting related to that code. Remember guys, do not copy paste any code from Microsoft Word as it can corrupt your code. It can corrupt your formatting and your code may not work and you may not realize that something is wrong with your code. The 10th tool that you need to use for Google Analytics debugging is Fiddler. Just like Notepad++, you need to install this tool on your hard disk. Okay, this is not the website. Now this is the website Telerik from where you can install this tool on your hard disk. This is also a free debugging tool and it's generally used by seasoned web developers for debugging website traffic, for testing website performance and security, and for recording all the HTTP requests and responses between your web browser and the web server. Through this tool you can also log each and every hit that you send to Google Analytics server, and by using its inbuilt features you can filter out these hits and analyze them. I use this tool only when I have to debug a mobile app or I have to test a lot of code in the production environment, which I normally don't do, without actually uploading the code to the web server. For most part, whatever task Fiddler can do regarding Google Analytics debugging, the Google Developer Console can do the same task equally well and sometimes even better. So these are the 10 tools you can use for Google Analytics debugging. That's all for now guys. Thank you for showing up. I hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye.